let's talk about Remnant from the Ashes. Now, if you're not aware of what Remnant is, don't worry, I was not either before playing it. It is a third-person shooter that has elements of the Dark Souls games, as well as being a randomly generated roguelike game, similar to a game like, say, Binding of Isaac. I made the decision to platinum this game purely because my friend Tony, whose link will be in the description, and you should like totally check him out, has been recommended this game for some time, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I went into this expecting a Dark Souls knockoff, but with guns. Instead, what I got was a unique, extremely fun, albeit at times frustrating, dungeon crawling experience. So let's get right into this journey by creating our character, who, by the way, is quite the handsome devil, if I do say so myself. Now, we open the game to our character riding in a boat, only to be shipwrecked in this post-apocalyptic world. We encountered some enemies, which turned out to be called the Root, and we came across a man in need of help. We attempted to help him before becoming overwhelmed, and we were rescued right before death by the woman in charge of Ward 13, which is sort of like a vault, kind of like in Fallout. I think her name is Liz or something like that. Essentially, she asked us to go and find her father, the founder of the ward, who is God knows where. All I remember being told is that we need to start our journey on Earth, but first, we had to go and restart a generator. And with that, we got trophy number 1 for acquiring our first trait by choosing our class. We then upgraded our first weapon for trophy number 2, and let's just pretend that the gameplay here is crisp and doesn't look like it was captured by a potato. Next, we activated the Ward 13 Warp Crystal, which gave me the opportunity to finally travel to other places, and we went straight to Earth. While exploring Earth, I came across the ring. Not sure where I found it, but it turned out to belong to a resident of Ward 13. We gave it back to him, which led to trophy number 4, and I ventured back to Earth. This time, hell-bent on defeating the end boss of Earth, which would either be Ent or Singe. And both of these bosses had trophies tied to defeating them. While making my way to that boss, we got trophy number 5 for acquiring 10 traits. Acquire 10 traits. I got a trait for jumping over this. And then I came across a woman called the Root Mother. She got something. Listen, I'm just saying, if that chick back at the ward had this, I'd still be down. I'm just saying. While meeting her gave me trophy number 6, I had to protect her for a siege of the Root. Now, after protecting her long enough that she was able to break herself free from the tree that she was trapped in, she went back to Ward 13 to be seen later, and I went back to exploring Earth until we came across a crazy old man named Mudtooth. Old Mudtooth. He just keeps going. If you're up for it. Now, we had to listen to him talk for what felt like years, but then he gave us a watch, which in turn gave me trophy number 7. Heading back to Ward 13, I decided to trade a simulacrum, I'm probably saying that wrong, with the Root Mother for another dragon shard, which, for more context, a dragon shard is basically an Estus flask, but somehow at the start even slower. I ran back to Earth and was finally time for the Earth End boss, and our first run through of Earth gave us Ent, which is a giant tree boss. With the help of my boy Tony, we were able to easily take out Ent. Get fucked. And I got a trophy for it. And then I upgraded a trait to level 10 for trophy 10. Next, we used Ent's drop to craft the Petrified Maul, which would be our next trophy. And then we'll continue to explore. Some weird like explosion happened. The fuck was that? And I ended up in some labyrinth. Met the keeper of this labyrinth, which then led me to trophy number 12. Now it's time to go into adventure mode. To give a quick explanation of adventure mode, it is a mode that lets you revisit certain planets in the game, which then allows you to re-roll the dungeons as much as you want so that you can get certain bosses, dungeons, events, etc. Now I did this with Earth to hopefully obtain the other Earth final boss, Singe. While doing this, I actually came across a lucky coin, returned it to his owner, who was another resident of Ward 13, and that got us trophy number 13. And finally, I came across Singe, who is a dragon. Oh, fuck. During this fight, I got trophy 14 for defeating 100 special enemies by beating his minions, and then after dying several times because my healing was super slow, I finally beat him for trophy number 15. Let's go, baby! Yes! Get fucked, Ent! Ent, what kind of a name is Ent? It's a fucking bitch name! Now we're finally done with Earth for the time being. So we went back to Ward to upgrade my melee weapon to +5, and since it's a boss weapon, it gave us another achievement. And I ended up getting another trophy while inside one of the dungeons there, which is trophy 17. We got it by getting my vigor stat up to 20. So we went to this planet called Rom, which is the next planet. There are 2 world bosses with a 3rd technically optional boss. Only one of the 2 world bosses have an achievement tied to him, and that optional boss has one tied to him. Now, we didn't come across the world boss that had the trophy. Instead, we got the Harrow as the world end boss. Oh, okay. No, it's cool. Fuck me, I guess. Don't know how I feel that he focused on me like that. After pretty easily running through him, I ran back to War 13 for Trophy 18 for upgrading my weapon to plus 10. Halfway there. Now I returned to Rom, where we were met by a character named the Undying King. Meeting him got our Trophy 19, and then he gave us the task of getting him the Guardian's Heart. After accepting his quest, he sent me to this planet called Corsus. Well, on Corsus, I came across this weird bug lady. What up, girl? Called the Swamp Queen. She also wants a Guardian Heart. This leaves quite the conundrum. Who do we give it to? Well, hold on and you'll find out. Ran back to War 13 and grabbed trophy number 21 by getting 5 total weapon mods, and trophy number 22 was grabbed on Earth in adventure mode for getting 5 full armor sets. I stayed in adventure mode for a little bit, grabbing a couple more achievements. One for getting 20 traits, and one that I forgot to record for getting 50,000 scrap, which is basically the in-game currency. Next, I went back to the main game and beat the boss of Corsus, Ixalis. Probably not saying that right. Eventually beating this butterfly freak gave me the Guardian Heart, and now I had a decision to make. Who do we give it to? Well, joke's on Remnant, because I'm going to give it to both of them. I used some sort of magic, and I gave it to the Undying King first, which gave me actually 2 trophies, one for giving it to him and one for getting 100,000 scrap. I then reloaded it and shot him in the face. This led to a boss fight, which I thought would be much more difficult than it was, but I defeated both of his phases for trophy number 28. Easy! Holy shit, he was easy! Ran through Rom one more time in adventure mode to get the second world-ending boss of that area, which is Cavager. Guys, so close. Go! Yes! You dress like the goat? Yeah, like the goat. Now, defeating the Undying King earlier gave me a key to the labyrinth. Going there brought me to the final world, Yesha. Well, here I met a rebel leader who told me that she actually knows Ford. Finally, we were on the right track. After our conversation, we got another trophy, and then I ran through Yesha pretty quickly to fight the first of 2 world-end bosses, the Ravager. After a pretty easy fight, we grabbed trophy number 31. Get fucked. Let's go, baby! And now it was time for the cleanup trophies before we fought the final boss of Remnant, the Dreamer. Now I started by grabbing our final weapon mod for a total of 15, and then I re-rolled Yesha in adventure mode to fight and defeat the second world-end boss of the area, the Totem Father. Yeah, it's not the best name, but he is a pretty cool boss. Oh, why he kind of thick though? God damn, oh fuck. Bro is not a homie. I just want to point that out. You know, I thought he might be. What can I say? He's a daddy. Get fucked, you raggedy bitch. I don't know who you thought you were. I don't know who you thought you were. You're not he, him, I am. Next, I found out from my chat that there was an achievement for defeating a boss without taking any damage while playing in single player offline. Now, this came in the form of Singe on Earth. Oh, fuck. Okay, minor heart attack. Oh, I fucked that one up big time. Stop asking these enemies if it's all they got, bro. It's never all they got. Yeah! Oh my god! And then I upgraded my assault rifle to plus 20 for achievement number 35 and collected a 10th armor set for trophy number 36. The next goal was to get trait number 30 for another achievement, but while trying to figure out how to do that, I ended up getting the achievement for collecting 200,000 scrap. Next, we went to a weird tree for my 30th trait and my 38th trophy. And now it was finally time for the end game. I returned to Yesha, and I found Founder Ford in his cell. He gave me a key and told me about a mirror back in Ward 13. This mirror transported me to a whole other ward. Inside this ward was a person, a kid. I don't really know what he is, but he's called the Dreamer. He's the cause of this root infestation and apocalyptic world. Now we would go into an epic battle with this Dreamer and his nightmare to stop the root.
No matter how many times they rise, they will be destroyed.
Oh shit. It's Doc Ock, baby! I do have potato aim. That's not new! The potato aim is not a new thing. No way. He's got a second phase. He has to. Guarantee he has a second phase. I knew it. I fucking knew it. What is the fucking trick here? I'll accept tips and tricks in this case. I'm actually not doing damage, which is a little problematic. So I think I'm doing a little bit of damage, but I'm not really doing much. Oh shit, that's the kid. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Give it here, baby. Yeah. And that's the platinum for Remnant from the Ashes. Let's go, baby. I watched the credits roll with a sense of pride, an achievement. We saved the world, and our intrepid hero had begun sailing off into the sunset once more, maybe to be seen again in a sequel video. Who knows? I know I'm 2 months late, but thank you guys for 500 subscribers. I know it's to some people that's not a big number, but to me, it's a number I never thought I would get to. And it's a number that genuinely means a lot to me. Every single one of you that watch the videos, that comment on the videos, that come into the live streams, I greatly appreciate all of you. And I look forward to seeing this channel grow more and more, and hopefully platinuming more and more games. Obviously, we just did Minecraft. We got Remnant. GTA will be done in like 30 years, I'm sure. LA Noire. I'm actually just now starting it on stream. You know, who knows when this video will actually be up. All I can say is thank you. Come join us on stream sometime. I'm live almost every day at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. As always, you guys, I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you soon.